plaintiff, Takaya Edwards, dated the defendant for nearly 5 years, and they have a 3-year-old daughter. Takaya claims the defendant physically abused her on a regular basis, and since their breakup, he repeatedly threatens her. She's suing him for credit card bills and emotional distress. Defendant Marquez Frazier admits he's been abusive with Takaya in the past, but insists he's changed and wants to move on for the sake of his daughter. He's countersuing for emotional distress.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Back hurt. I'm old now, 21 years.
Yeah, right. Ain't gonna get any better.
When I first started, I was running up here, jumping. Moving all slow. All right, and start with you.
Yes, this is the father of my child. We have a 3-year-old daughter together. We were together about almost 5 years. Throughout our relationship, he was a chronic cheater. He was physically abusive towards me.
How often?
I would say every few months.
How long were you all together?
Almost 5 years.
How often would you call the police, if at all?
I called the police one time. Yes,
Why only once?
I was in love, young, dumb, but I finally got.
What happened? When the police came?
So one example, January 2017, Marquez was upset about money. He was asking me for money. I didn't want to give him money for this particular time, so he took my car without permission. I then called the police. Once Marquez got back, I thought he had calmed down, so I told the police they could go. A mistake. Once they left, Marquez got upset. He began to punch me in my eye over and over again, and I have the pictures if you want.
And you don't have any brothers or a father or nothing?
I do have a father, but I never told anyone.
Never told him?
And that same year we broke up. I just couldn't take it anymore. Good. And I didn't want my daughter around that kind of abuse.
Good. And that was January of 17?
Yes. And throughout our breakup, he has been threatening me. He's made constant posts saying I'm a deadbeat walking. I have those if you want to see as well.
See it, please.
Thank you.
It just has been really hard to co-parent with him, but I just hope we can get over this and just co-parent for our daughter's sake. That's all I'm here for.
Hear from you, sir.
All right, well, back in 2012, as she said, me and her been dating for almost 5 years. Our relationship was rocky. I admit I have been abusive. Yes, I have been cheating a few times. I was wrong. We all make mistakes in our lives. That's why I'm here today, just to get over it, to move on for my daughter's sake.
It's not a mistake beating a woman over and over and over.
It's not.
What about all the threats?
The threats basically came out of anger. Some came out of anger, and some was she provoked me. Because she's a good provoker also. So it's like...
She provoked you to want to kill her?
No, the threats to kill became because she's dating an older man, and I'm just doing what any other father would do, because I have a big fear of an older man touching my daughter. That's my biggest fear. So I just came in, I let him know, like, if you ever put your hands on my daughter, this was going to be the outcome.
No, I'm saying threat to her.
Oh, I let her know if she let him touch my daughter, this will be the outcome, because...
That's not the reason you said.
And I have other messages as well, where he's just...
Do you know of him having a history of mental illness at all?
I'm not sure, Your Honor, but he does suffer from anger issues from his past.
Have you ever had a history of mental illness?
Nah.
Okay.
I just got an anger problem. That's all it is.
Okay. You ever been to prison?
Nope.
All right. You ever shot anybody or been shot?
I've been shot at.
Okay. You ran?
Nah, I was in the car.
Okay. You sped off?
No, I sped off? Yeah, my homie did. My homie did. He was riding.
All right, I was just wondering, you doing all this threatening her, you beating on her, jumping on her. You ain't doing nothing to a man because you scared of a man. You scared. That's usually the case with woman beaters. All right. What's the credit card bills for, ma'am?
When we were living together, we started living together in March of 2016 after our child was born. We decided to get credit cards in his name to get his credit established. We both agreed to pay on the cards. We used them for household expenses. And we broke up in September of 2017, and I kept paying on the cards because I just wanted to do what was right because I knew we both used them. So I'm just asking Marquez to pay half of what was due at the time we split, so that way we can get them paid off and I can be out of it because I don't want nothing else to do.
What was the balance at the time you split?
It was $2,164.
Half of that you want?
Yes.
And the rest is emotional distress?
Yes.
For the assaults?
Yes.
Sir, what do you say?
For the credit card, I don't see how I'm being sued, and all the credit cards are in my name. And I also did ask for the possession of the credit cards back. And I stated, like, once you give me the credit cards back, I will pay half of them.
Did you make any charges on that?
I paid her back for those charges. She was right there when I purchased the charge.
He has not made one payment on the credit card since we have broken up. I paid everything.
Your Honor, I gave her money when I was staying. I worked. She say the minimum of the bill was $25. Here go 50 if you want to put towards the bill. She would take the 50, and I don't know what she's doing with it. Let me see the credit card statement. Never showed me the credit card statement.
I have it right here. You want to see?
I couldn't even use the credit. I had to ask permission to use my own credit cards that are in my name. No, they don't say Takaya. It says Marquez on the credit cards. So I say, let me purchase this little item. All right, cool. Pay me back. I paid you back for the credit card, but why can't I get the credit cards back in my possession if I have to pay half and I can't even use them? She's still using them on whatever she's using them on. I have none. I have none of my credit cards with me.
That's why I'm only suing from the time we broke up. Anything else, I'm liable and I'm willing to pay for that. I'm only suing from the time we broke up.
From the time we broke up.
I can give them back. I have no problem with giving them back.
You have them with you today?
Yes, I have them in my purse. Yes.
We'll let you get it at the end of the case.
Yes, he can have them.
You give him his cards back.
Okay.
But if you all had joint charges you were making, is that what you're suing for? His portion of the joint charges you all were making up until you broke up?
To September of 17.
You have some evidence of that? And what is your counterclaim for, sir? What did she do to you? Emotional distress.
I'm suing her because she's suing me because the credit cards are in my name. How am I getting sued for credit cards in my name that I can't even use? I have to ask for permission.
She's suing you from the time that you admittedly used.
I only used the credit card once, and I paid her back for that credit card. So I don't see how it's coming up to $2,000 for a credit card.
She says you spent more.
No, she spent more.
She says
I don't have no statements.
Sir, you're a woman beater. I believe her over you.
I mean, your
credibility is shot. You have no credibility with me.
I don't see how, but the credit cards are in my name, but how am I getting sued there?
Because you spent money on them.
She spent the majority of it. I only spent,
you just pay your share.
I can tell you, I spent $45.
You have your...
No, I have text messages of her study asking me for money.
the amount?
No,
$45. Yeah, she's not texting you today. She's asking you for the amount today,
No, this is just...
in court. She's asking for an amount. Ain't nothing changed. Same thing. What you looking up there for? Ain't nothing up there. You're a lame woman beater. That's what you are. You're a lame woman beater. That's all you are. Stop beating women. Stop beating women. You're embarrassing yourself. Your boys see you on TV today. They gonna laugh and talk about you. They gonna say, yeah, he's the chump of the neighborhood. We know that. I bet they rob you every day, don't they? Even when you don't have nothing. They rob you even when you don't have nothing. They say, come here, you lame. You over there beating women. Give me what you got. Well, I don't have nothing. Well, we robbing you anyway. Act like you got. They probably give you money just to take it back.
No, I don't get robbed.
Give us some money so we can rob you just on GP. Around here beating this woman like this. So, your claim is dismissed and yours is granted based on the evidence that you've provided me and the testimony and the text. Have a good day. Judgment for the court.
Thank you. I tried.
Hey, I'm glad we're done with this now.
I just want to co-parent.
Hey, that's all we doing now from this point on.
Right.
We ain't got to communicate, just communicate about Kay, that's it.
You're right. I just want to co-parent for our daughter's sake. I don't hate Marquez or anything, just want to co-parent, that's all. Small, that's all I'm about.
I don't dislike you, I don't have no hate towards you. Just stay away from me. Only time you call me is about my daughter. That's it. That's all. Don't do nothing. Don't communicate with my parents. None of that.
Okay, Mom.
Just call for Kay. That's it.
You need help.
Nah, you need help.
I'm done.
For real. You right.